नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ॐ वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। So yesterday we saw Devahuti asking questions to Kapila Muni. Kapila Muni, who is none other than Bhagavan's avatar and son of Devahuti. She said, the sense organs are troubling me and you are the one who can save me from this, and I am really tired of living in this world deceived by senses constantly. So please teach me something, so that self-knowledge, so that by your grace I will be relieving myself from all these illusions. So requested. I am really interested for knowledge about what? Matter and spirit. Prakriti Purusha Viveka Sankhya Yoga. So I am interested now. Please teach me. So herein that begins Bhagavan's teaching from 6th Sloka. This is a concise version of, abridged version of Kapil Geeta from Srimad Bhagavatam. So concised by our Puja Guruji. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Yoga Adhyatmika Pumsam Mato Nishreyasaya Me Atyanto Paratiryatra Dukkhasya cha Sukhasya cha Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Yoga Adhyatmika Pumsam Mato Nishreyasaya Me Atyanto Paraheryatra. I am chanting in Bhagavata style, another sloka style. You are practicing in chanting in Gita style. So follow my tune. So don't chant your own tune. Yoga Adhyatmika Pumsam Mato Nishreyasaya Me Atyanto Rapatiryatra Dukkhasya cha Sukhasya cha. That's okay? This is the tune. So please listen carefully. So don't put intellectual question. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? क्या फर्क पड़ता है बताता हूँ. I am chanting in my own way, you chant in your own tune. Ultimately, it is an ugly show. First one. Second one, the energies are not synchronized. So it is not pleasant for anybody's experience. श्रवण सुनने वालों के लिए experience नहीं होता है. Okay, now see, Adhi-atma means the one who is actually presiding the inside. Bhagavan Krishna spoke in 8th chapter. Kim tad brahma kim adhyatma. Arjuna asked, Kim adhyatma. And Bhagavan Krishna has also said, Adhyatma vidya vidyana. Where? In 10th chapter. He said, I am the spiritual science. Among all different knowledges, spiritual knowledge is my vibhuti. Adhyatma vidya vidyana. So here, Bhagavan says, see, this Adhyatmika yoga is there. Adhyatmika yoga. Adhyatmika shastra. Meaning what? Union with one's own self. That yoga which unites us with our own higher self. Adhyatmika shastra. Okay. Listen now. In all other sciences, listen carefully. In all other sciences, material sciences or anything, we only try to solve the problems of life. We try to solve. All our sciences, material sciences, we keep on solving our problems of life. And I'm going very slow. And problems are eternal. So you solve one problem, second problem comes. In life also, no? Keep on solving problems only. So people will ask, when will my problems end? Interesting, isn't it? When will there is a board kept there in cemetery. This is the place where all problems end. So death is no. But Adhyatma Shastra doesn't solve anything. Then it dissolves everything. Meaning what? The very troublemaker in us is what? Our own ego. So, ahankar hai, all problems are there. So, what is that vidya which dissolves all problems? Adhyatma Shastra. And therefore, there are three words which are important to understand. Kathopanishad also speaks about it. Upanishad, Shreyascha, Preyascha, Manushyameta, Sautam, Paritya, all those things. Shreya and Preya. Shreya means what? Good. Preya means what? Pleasant. And in everybody's life, Shreya Marga, Preya Marga, both are always as a vikalpa, as a choice, it is existing in front of us. Every moment to moment, there is something Shreya, there is something Preya. Shreya means what? Ultimate good. Shreya Marga, good. Preya, pleasant. Now one thing, all that is pleasant is not good. Pleasant is temporary. That moment it makes you happy. But then pleasant, Preya Marga will give more problems. For example, you alcohol drink. That moment somebody may get the kick of some kind of thing. But then it creates more problems, isn't it? Health problems, relationships problems. It's a prayer, pleasant. So at that time, eating sweet for a diabetic patient. अच्छा लगता है ना खाने मीठा मीठा. And what is prarabdha, I don't know. Whatever we should not eat, that only we like it. Did you observe that? Please observe. That is sadhana. Whatever I am not supposed to eat, that I like to eat. मजेदार बात है. So diabetic patient likes sweets. It's pleasant, that moment happy, but afterwards, so many complications. So that which is good, Bhagavan Krishna says, no, Sattva Guna, Sattvic Sukham is what? That which is difficult in the beginning and end will give you Amrutam. Amrutopamam. It's equal to Amruta only in the end. Rajoguna and all that, in the beginning it's good, but then ending is problem. So here he says that Shreya and Praya are quite opposite. But what is Nishreyasa? Ultimate good. Thereafterward, there is no other Shreya. There is no Priya. One who transcends. So Nishreyasa. So for Nishreya, for ultimate good, what Bhagavan Kapil Muni says, Adhyatma Shastra alone is considered by me. It is my opinion that it is Nishreyasa. These friends, this is the truth actually. If you really want to be happy, spiritual science is a solution for all problems of humanity. Later on you can read commentary of Gurudev fully. So, Shreyascha Prayascha Manuscha Metat, Kathopanishad says. So here it says, Adhyatmikaha Pumsam among human beings, Nishreyasaya, Nishra for the ultimate good. Me Mataha, it is my opinion. And Atyanta Uparatihi Yatra, very beautiful thing. Uparati means what? You know, in Tattvavada Uparati also what comes now. Shama, Dama, Uparati, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhana. That Uparati is there. Bhagavan Shankaracharya gives definition what? Swadharma Anushtanameva. Uparati. How not to get caught up by Raga, Dvesha, etc. How to avoid Uparati. Swadharma Anushtana. Actually, what happens Swadharma Anushtana? If you really focus on your dharma, automatically you are withdrawn from all that which is adharma. How did that happen? And remember, when we follow our dharma, mind is not so much exposed to the world to get disturbed. Today I went to our institution there, Manesar, huge big institution, school, business school of design and all, soil, school of inspired leadership. Manesar I went for a lecture. After the talk, somebody asked, my mind overthinks. Overthinking is a problem for me. What to do? One youngster asked me. I said only one answer will give you, because I can't explain further. एक ही जवाब मैं दूंगा. क्या है? I said BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. No, BBC means what? Become busy constructively. Automatically overthinking will end. And then I asked him, do you have this problem before exams? He said no. But why? I am focused. Oh, exams. सुना नहीं दे रहा है? आवाज कम है या इको आ रहा है? कुछ प्रॉब्लम है पता नहीं. Gupta ji can solve before he goes. देख लीजिए, पता नहीं, आप ही डिस्कस करो व्हाट टू बी डन, देन वी विल गेट इट डन, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। Okay? Now, see. So I said, when you are focused on your duties, automatically mind is arrested from going into all channels. And here Uparati means what? Complete withdrawal. This is called Pratyahara in Yoga Shastra. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara. Then Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi will come. So here, very important thing, he says here, Dukkasya cha Sukhasya cha Uparatihi. So you will, Adhyatma Shastra will help us in withdrawing from what? Both Sukha and Dukkham. Remember friends, if we are caught up in Sukham, that means it is an opposite of Dukkham. There is a constant struggle to be on one side and avoiding the other side. And that is a struggle of humanity. All of us, we want to be happy. We want to avoid sorrow. In this struggle, there is a tussle actually, tug of war. As a great master says, both to be renounced. There is a story, it comes in Mahabharata. I told you many times, sir.
Sir, can you please repeat that BCC? What you have told?
Become busy constructively. Become busy constructively. Okay. There's one story I told you all in Mahabharata. Very beautiful story. It comes Sukhasya Dukhasya Cha. Raja Janak ji ke paas, one Rishi goes one day. Sabha mein Raja Janak ji Sabha is always, is always, no better? बाद में देख लेना माइक का क्या प्रॉब्लम है. Is always, Raja Janak ji सरबार में, always adhyatmic ghost used to happen, isn't it? One day Rishi entered, Ashma Rishi. That Rishi was talking, then discussion was going on. He made a statement, Raja ji, Janaka, I say, according to me, the ultimate effect of good and bad is same on one's own अंतःकरण. क्या कहा आपने? दुख का अंतिम परिणाम, सुख का अंतिम परिणाम एक ही है. पागल है. When in joy I am more happy, excited, elated. When in sorrow I am depressed. How can you, these two opposite things are one and same? He says no, ultimate result is same. Therefore give up both. But what is the result? Ultimate result? He tells, in both Sukham and Dukkham, you are not in your own self. Both Sukha will take you away from yourself, you from yourself. Dukkha also will take us away from ourselves. Therefore, both the effect of Sukham and Dukkham on us is same. So who will be really happy, contented, trupti? One who gives up both. They come to us, they visit, Sukha, Dukkha. But we should not hold on to Sukham alone, then Dukkham also will come. Dukkha will feel jealous. ये सुख से शादी किया, मेरे से क्यों शादी नहीं करता है? दोनों को छोड़ देने. They come, but I am not holding. So therefore, Adhyatma Shastra is such Vidya. First one I said, it doesn't solve but dissolves. The troublemaker. Who is the troublemaker? Ego. So that is dissolved. And thereby, automatically you are withdrawn from Sukha and Dukkha. Who is asking Sukha Dukkha? Ego. We should actually, we all should spend hours, slowly, with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, enter into hours of meditations. Sitting quietly, discovering, observing the mind, withdrawing from the external unnecessary unwanted activities, unwanted interactions, unwanted dialogues, unwanted statements, more and more solitude, more and more contemplation. Because this is a business, a serious business it is. Spirituality is a business. Serious business it is, not a time pass business. It's very serious it is. And one thing, till we become serious and completely dedicated to the spiritual progress and thinking, enlightenment will not happen. Here it says, Adhyatmika Yogaha Nishreyasaya, that is the real thing. For the ultimate Nishreyas, ultimate good or supreme good it is. For all beings. Any other Shastra you pakado, it is not giving you permanent joy. Pleasure it will give you. It will go. It's very important. So therefore, atyanta uparatihi yatra dukkhasya cha sukhasya cha. Both are bondage only. And as much as we are trying to run away from dukkham, and that is one struggle, and running after sukham is another struggle. Anyway, the day we understand, better it would be. Earlier we understand. So Adhyatma Shastra. Remember, for all the problems of humanity today on earth, the only answer is what? Spiritual thinking. That is the answer. No other science, no other knowledge can help us in redeeming ourselves, in redeeming us from the present day problems of humanity. Okay? That's the first thing he said. So, first thing he told Mother Devahuti, this is the Shastra, hold on to it. You want to come out of it? First hold on, a direction is given. Adhyatma Shastra. Tamimam te pravakshyami. Tamimam te pravakshyami. Yamavocham puna puranaghe. Rishinam shrotru kamanam. Yogam sarvanganaipunam. Tamimam te pravakshyami. Yamavocham puranaghe. Rishinam shrotru kamanam. Yogam sarvanganaipunam. This is a tune, Bhagavatam tune. This is what we chant slokas in this tune. Now see, Tamimam te pravakshyam. That yogam, te pravakshyam, that yoga I will tell you, yam avocham puranaghe, that which I spoke long. Bhagavan Krishna said, no, that I spoke to this imperishable yoga in the past, long back to sun. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyayam vivaswan manave praha manurikshvakave pravit evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu sakale nahamahata yogo nashta parantapa. That knowledge. I spoke this imperishable yoga to Lord Sun. Why? First Lord Sun alone was there, no, before planets. Afterwards planets came. So that I spoke to Lord Sun. And that parampara praptam. Same thing he says. This I spoke about this yoga long back. But people forget it again and I have to come and then teach them. And this is my job. Gurudev, Pujya Gurudev used to say that, oh, I spoke on this chapter and this Gita and all. I have been speaking everywhere. Okay. And he would say, good that you all forget and make me employed. If you remember Gita, I will become unemployed, he says. So next same audience, same chapter. Yes, your ignorance is my employment. Here, Rishinam Srotrukamanam Yogam Sarvanganaipunam. And this was actually taught, this yoga explained to you. And Rishinam Srotrukama, this yogam is what? Always all the great rishis who were very eager to listen to this. Srotrukamanam yogam. And Sarvanganaipunam. And it is actually Nipunata means perfection, or what do you call it? All round, it is all round benefit actually. With all complete meal, it is called complete meal. Thali. Thali, Thali, we got everything, no? Andhra Thali, Maharashtrian Thali, North Indian Thali. Everything you get, whatever it is. Similarly, this yoga, when you practice, and you get everything. We have to practice what is yoga. So therefore he says, Rishi, and moreover, Rishis are very always eager to listen to this. Rishayaha mantra drashta. All great practitioner Rishis of the yoga, always they were very eager to listen to this. Like all the devotees of Gurudev, they were very eager to listen to him. Upanishad classes of Gurudev, oh my God. Pujya Gurudev morning classes, when he would talk, and it used to be such a, transporting experience it used to be. That in the early morning his tejas fresh, and Gurudev would come and very gambhir pravachan, and therefore he would say, only those who are very regular to Chinmaya Mission study groups are allowed for the morning classes. No new fellows are allowed inside. That's the rule. Gurudev used to announce. It is only meant for members who are studying regularly, attending study classes. Otherwise, it is not possible for them to understand. They were all eager to listen. Like Guru Rishi is also the great Mahatma. They wanted to listen this. Rishinam Srotrukamana. So they were very eager to listen to this. Therefore, I taught this to them, this great yoga earlier. Same yoga I will speak to you today. And what is the yoga? How to separate consciousness from the matter. How to separate myself from the matter. It is called rediscovery of our existence, rediscovering our beingness. And it happens. It is a practical experience. It is happen that one can totally separate from one's own physical body. And see, I am that consciousness. The form is not real. Practically it happens, but for which only meditation is the answer. meditation. Okay, sir. What are the obstacles of yoga? Biggest obstacle is mind only, no? So many people in the students in the morning, mind doesn't concentrate. Somebody came to me afterwards, he said, my mind is extremely disturbed. Another boy came, very thinking thoughts, I don't know how to control it. Very, they have anxiety में रहता हूँ हमेशा, stress में पड़ जाता हूँ. Anxiety is more for me. शक्ल देखते पहचाने कि उसको is not well. You know what I told him? I said, you don't listen to anybody, the first problem of yours. Am I correct? He said, yes. You will not listen to anyone. So first and foremost thing is, please surrender to someone in whom you have trust. It could be mother, father, dada, dadi, nana, nani, friend, or a lecturer, a professor, anybody. You are too much involved in your own thinking that I know everything, I will not listen to anybody. And that is one of the biggest problems I tell you. We don't want to listen to anyone. One devotee is there, I will not tell Amma's name, here I am talking on the platform, but I will tell about her. Very, she is alive, very old lady, but great devotee of Puja Gurudev. Since many years, 5 decades I think, maybe since 70s, late 70s she has been, or even before that. Great devotee of Guru. I just met her also. Whenever I go to that place, I meet. So she was telling me, just a couple of days back, her experience. And they served Gurudev like anything. Fully and no questions. Whatever Gurudev, there is no self-thinking, self-analysis. Whatever Gurudev says, that you do, full stop. No thinking involved. Why should I think when Guru told me? तो क्या हुआ? गुरुदेव बैठे थे सिद्धवड़ी में एक दिन. So she said, I was standing, she used to serve morning till evening. So she used to kitchen में serve करते सब जगह. So she used to stand behind, she was standing. And Gurudev was talking to some other people and he turned, she was standing behind. He just half turned, because he can neck cannot be turned no completely. He half turned and said, you go after the camp to your place and sell all the lands. She has hundreds of acres of lands. Huge property. Why? What is he telling me? Asking me to sell the lands now? Suddenly, out of blue? But I didn't have guts to ask why. I never asked Gurudev why. Who are you to tell? I never questioned myself, Gurudev said. So I came back and I called my manager. I told him, you are a rich lady. I called my manager and said, sell all the lands. Imagine. Then what will happen to my employment? You sell all the lands first. But don't worry about all. He understood Gurudev was his master. She sold all lands. And cash was kept and all money was kept, whatever it is. And after 6 months, militancy started in Punjab. And she was telling, no workers were available, tilling the land, plowing the land, and then tractor chalana, wo chalana, and so much of loss and uncertainty, looting, so much happened in those days. Swamiji, I cannot tell you. Now I understood why Gurudev said, sell all the lands. And I was so peaceful. And there were no workers. I would not go to, I don't know anything. Go there and stand there in the hot sun. I cannot do all that. I am a royal family, I found very gold spoon, silver spoon. I don't know all that, Swamiji. I go there, all those things. I cannot do tilling long. Now I understood, oh my God. That is surrender. But that much is lucky, to get. So the overthinking problem solve करना है ना. Suppose if I am going to wrong guru means guru is misguided. I may think he is a great man, but that person is not great. Then another guru said, doesn't matter. Ishvara knows, because your quality of surrender to somebody, to guru, considering anyone as guru, to quality of that guru, that quality Ishvara looks into you and he protects you himself. Guruji only. Another Guruji is there. Not our Teja Manaji, another Guru is there. That quality is there, no, in you. That Ishvara looks at you. And this quality is there. He may be a wrong person, doesn't matter. I will protect him. So he comes and protects you. So then will come again in subsequent slokas also. So therefore, first of all, yoga is great yoga. We'll practice it. Srotru Kamana, why Rishinam? I told them, because they were eager to listen, I could tell them. It means what? When we are also eager to listen to Guru, unquestionably, then Guru will be able to mold us, no? हर बात का गुरु को सुनकर अपना चलाते हैं, हम अपना दिमाग चलाते हैं. We are not accessible to gurus. This is the biggest culprit. This is good also. It has a two-edged, knife. Two-way sharpened. And always the wrong side only comes out. This is a problem. I will not listen to anybody. Therefore, what is the problem now for this Adhyatmika Shastra? First of all, Srotru Kamanam, ऋषि they were eager to listen, मैं इनको पढ़ाया. इसका मतलब है तुम भी सुनोगे, मैं तो पढ़ाने का तैयार हूँ. चेतस्वल्पस्य बन्धाय मुक्तये चात्मनो मतम् गुणेषु सक्तं बन्धाय रतं वा पुंसि मुक्तये चेतस्वल्पस्य बन्धाय मुक्तये चात्मनो मतं गुणेषु सक्तं बन्धाय रतं वा पुंसि मुक्तये. This is the thing. Chetaha, meaning what? Mind. Khalu, not salpasya, sorry, khalvasya. I wrote wrongly. Chetaha khalvasya bandhaya muktaye cha atmano matam. Khalu means indeed. Khalu asya bandhaya. Chetaha asya bandhaya. Jivasya bandhaya. What is that? Mind alone is a bondage. Plus muktaye cha atmanaha. So mind liberates, mind creates bondage. And actually, I always think, but I am not getting time. We must study exhaustively about the mind. Don't think we know everything about mind. We must study very exhaustively about the mind. देखेंगे एक दिन कभी टाइम मिला तो 4-5 दिन लगेगा, 6-7 दिन लगेगा. It's a deep subject, it is mind. And we get tremendous clarity. How to economize the thought energy. Thought is energy. How do we economize it? And there is anatomy of the thought and physiology of the thought. Thought has color, thought has velocity, thought has mass. Not physical level. And thought has shape.
Value also.
Of course, that which value means not every thought has value. There are valueless thoughts also. No? So when we study and think and meditate, then only we understand how this mind functions. For to concise and speak on that subject, it will take a lot of time. So mind is a problem. If you understand what is mind, how it functions, it is easy for us to practice meditation. Otherwise, there are so many questions. Mind is disturbing me, mind is creating problem, mind is not listening to me, mind is running away, mind is doing that, mind is doing this, mind is depressed, mind is angry, mind is that, mind is this. Puja Gurudev was conducting yajna in Palakkad long back, and he was talking on Valmiki Ramayana. There is some subject, I think Rama Geeta, one of the Swamis only told me. I was not there at that time in Palakkad listening to Gurudev, but it happened, the Swami told. So he was talking about the mind, which is like a rippleless lake. The Udaharana comes, mind which is like rippleless lake. There is no ripple, not waves, not tsunami. Ripple means what? A small disturbance. That also is not there. So he was telling, when you sit in meditation, you must grow to such an extent, oh mind, I am now withdrawing you from the world. Right? Mind should withdraw. And I would say, command the mind, halt, and mind should halt, full stop. That is called a yogi lakshana. Just like that, you can go into samadhi sthiti. Zing, samadhi. Transcending the mind and again coming back into this, it's a play. So Gurudev wanted to tell this. So he was talking on the seat of meditation. When we give an instruction, halt, and actually by saying halt, he halted his mind. Lecture mein. What happened, He stopped, talk. Aisa reh gaya. Halt. "15 minutes, people were watching him. He halted his mind. After 15 minutes, you know what he said? Never mind, I made a mistake. What a master he was. Never mind, I made a mistake. Mistake of what? I would have only told you what to do, but I should not have demonstrated it. That is the control of the mind. Mind, so jao. Withdraw. Drop. Pick up. pick it up. Picking it up. That is only possible through yoga abhyas. Not by theory, listening. कुछ भी करो आप, भजन में भी मन भागता है. भजन में क्या है? राग किसका है, ताड़ किसका चल रहा है, ढोलक है बजा रहा है, नहीं, इसी में जाता है मन. चेतः खलु अस्य बन्धाय मुक्तये च आत्मनः. It is the liberator and also creator of bondage. Who? Mind. मनयेव मनुष्याणां कारणं बन्धमोक्षयोः. And guneshu saktam bandhaya. Okay, when is it called bondage created? When the mind is attached to sense objects, guneshu, it is bondage. And if you are liberating, you are reveling in Paramatma, Pumsi, Paramatma, in the Purusha, Ratamva, Pumsi, Muktaye. If you revel, it's very simple. What is liberation? Mind and intellect turn towards him is liberation. Mind and intellect turn towards OET is bondage. Bas. Simple. If we are reveling here, bondage. If we are reveling there, freedom, liberation. Okay. Suppose you felt jealous of somebody for some reason. So the mind and intellect is turned towards someone you are comparing and feeling jealousy. And jealousy means what? Your heartbeat increases, blood flow increases, speed increases, and then palpitation, of course, and then little bit of uneasiness, anger, mood, depression. You can see all the energy, how negative energy sinks you. It happens. Now see, suppose you are a spiritual student. Why suppose you are a spiritual seekers? That time you become aware of this. What nonsense I am comparing with this and getting what? Chi! The moment I think of Paramatma, we mind liberated from that mood. Drop it! Drop it! Nonsense. Drop it and mind relatively becoming freer and freer. Or the moment I compare again with the OET, I fall. The moment I lift my consciousness again to Supreme, I am liberated. From that mood, that instant I get freedom, isn't it? You become vexed with your own mind sometimes. So, first of all, first point, what did Kapil Muni said? Bhagavan said, Adhyatma Shastra Yoga is the remedy for all problems. Samsara problems. What is Adhyatma Shastra? We redefine it as what? We said it dissolves. Dissolves what? The very troublemaker. What is the troublemaker? Ego. Okay. Then afterwards, what did Bhagavan say? Bhagavan said very beautifully, the same yoga I will now speak to you, but I spoke to Rishis. Why? They were very eager to listen. That means what? If you are also very eager to listen, I can teach you. If you are not eager to listen, I cannot teach you. It's like some other word I am using it. The flow of consciousness of the Guru into the heart of the disciple is possible only when Shishya opens up his heart fully and turns towards Guru like a Chataka Pakshi, Chataka bird, wanting to receive the wisdom and blessings from Guru. Opened up completely and turned towards Guru. Completely heart opened. I can receive, Gurudev called it as streams of energy, streams of blessings he called. He has used that word, streams of blessings. I have received many streams of blessing from many Mahatmas. Gurudev said this. Stotra Kamana. Then what is the problem first? Now, having said this, okay, I am listening. Now what is the problem? Identify the problem first. Where is the problem? Problem is in the mind, not in the body. I always say, ask people, I feel like committing suicide. I said, for what purpose? I don't want these problems. Very good. Now, if the committing suicide is a solution for happiness, I will also join you. Then I said, no, I don't want. But let us analyze. मेरे बात सुनने के बाद, if you don't like it, you can continue committing suicide. I don't mind. But listen to me. The problem is in the mind, not in the body. You want to kill the body, separate the body, the mind from the body. After that, the mind will continue to be there. So problem is with you, Buddhu. बेचारा शरीर ने क्या किया? Because all the people, whomever you think the problems are, they are in the mind. After death, do you think that you will not have jealousy, hatred and all that? You will remember all those things and you feel that you become haunting, haunting somebody. एक बात बताओ, please understand this seriously. Don't expect any transformation seconds before death and seconds after death. कभी महापापी may his soul rest in heaven. कुछ भी नहीं होगा. The few seconds he was a useless fellow. And after death, how can you think you are transforming? Nothing. The condition of ours at the time of death, as we were, same thing will continue after death. Don't expect any miracle to happen. Nothing will happen. So, at time of leaving my body, whatever is my evolutionary status, same thing will continue after death. Without the body. From there only I have to start again next life. Don't expect even a wee bit of change after death. Don't begin illusions. मरने के बाद मेरे पाप बने, बहुत पुण्य कमाया, भगवान मुझे स्वर्ग ले जाएंगे, उधर ले, कोई पता नहीं, ये सब बकवास है. Because heaven and hell are inward states. If you are absolutely peaceful here, and same state will continue after death also. If you are quite contented, full, and same Guru also won't come to us. Guru will change. क्या भरोसा है? Do you think the Guru has to be with every disciple? पागल है. One people will take birth in different times and different places. सबके साथ वो पागल हो जाएगा गुरु. Some other Guru you will get. Therefore, two things. Identification with the objects is bondage. Reveling in Brahman or Purusha, the Brahman, Purusha Prakriti word is used, language in Sankhya Shastra. If you revel in Purusha, you are liberated. Simple thing. That is the equation. So, न युज्यमानया भक्त्या भगवत्यखिलात्मनि सदृशोऽस्ति शिवः पन्था योगिनां ब्रह्मसिद्धये न युज्यमानया भक्त्या भगवत्यखिलात्मनि सदृशोऽस्ति शिवः पन्था योगिनां ब्रह्मसिद्धये. Beautiful thing. Now, see, bhaktya yujyamanaya bhagavati akhilatmani, in that supreme Paramatma who is the self of all beings, akhilatmani bhagavati bhaktya yujyamanaya, one who is yoked, one who is really, united in devotion to Paramatma. So, bhaktya yujyamanaya, that Shiva Panta, that beautiful blessed path, sadrushaha na asti. There is no other path which is as good as devotion. Devotion means what? Whether you follow Jnana Yoga, Jnana, you are listening to teacher, you should be devoted to teacher, isn't it? I am listening to scriptures, but be devoted to what you are listening. Devotion means what? Is some kind of flow, dhara of consistency, love. So there is nothing greater than for the sadhana, than devotion. Bhaktya yujyamanaya. So that is Shiva Pantha. There is nothing auspicious path as auspicious as devotion. Shiva Pantha, Bhaktya yujyamanaya, Bhagavati akhilatmani sadrusho na asti. Sadrusha means equal to, na asti, it is not there. Now, what is devotion? That is wonderful. We have to just understand. What is bhakti? Bhakti, see, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, what is bhakti? What he said? That Saswarupa Anusandhanam. What is bhakti? Swarupa Anusandhanam. Saswarupa Anusandhanam bhaktirithyabhidhiyate. Moksha karana samagryam bhaktireva gariyasi. Moksha karana samagri. In all the samagri which will help me in attaining moksha, among all that equipment, samagri, what is the best one? Gariyasi. It surpasses everything is what? Bhakti. Okay, bhakti. What is bhakti? Swaswarupa Anusandhanam. Bhakti is not again in our sense that a Lord is different from me. Continuously that remembrance and uniting ourselves with our own higher self is bhakti. Okay. So what is when does it happen? You know why? Very simple. First of all, Bhakti is defined as what? Bhakti is defined as pure love, uncontaminated, no expectations from the beloved. That is called pure love for the Lord. So Gurudev says, emotion is being the same, very carefully, listen, emotion being the same, that if it turn towards the younger ones, it is compassion. Same emotion, energy, turn towards the equals, it is called friendship. Same energy and emotion, turn towards elders, it is called bhakti. Energy being the same, emotion is a energy in motion. Emotion, energy in motion is emotion. So that energy being the same, when I directed that energy towards higher, it is called devotion. Towards equals, friendship. Towards the younger ones, it's called compassion. So what is bhakti? pure love is devotion. Okay, then what is love? Bhakti is pure love. Okay, sir. Then what is pure love? Love is the purity of life. Love is determined by degree of identification. Second point. The degree of identification. The more the degree of identification, more purer it is. 100% identification, it is uncontaminated, pure love. That love is not the form. I don't see the form and love. That love is something at a deeper level. So I love Paramatma. And beauty is what? Paramatma I never saw. I have not seen God, but then I heard about Him. I see Him in all forms. You should appreciate. Tukaram you take, or Mirabai you take. What is it their love for Panduranga or Bhagavan Krishna? They have never seen that. They have seen and then loved? No, they have not seen. Then they loved. Then they see. Then they saw. अरे देखे बिना कैसे प्यार करोगे? मैंने सुन लिया उनके बारे में. So I started loving. So bhakti is pure love. And love is what? Total identification with the beloved. Bhakti is higher emotion. Emotion turned towards higher. You okay, ba? Then, now see, third point. Logically I'm telling. When the object of love is changing, what will be the condition of that love? Object of love is changing in qualities. Oh, I love my wife or husband or son or daughter or somebody. Based on today I love. Why? Based on some qualities. The qualities have changed. Then I don't love. That means what? When the object of my love is subjected to change constantly, then it becomes chanchal, astira. No stability in that. Then it becomes what? An advantage. Exploitation. It becomes exploitation. I exploit you in the name of love. When you are conducive to my thoughts. When you are no more conducive, I throw you out. Why here? What is happening? Because that love in whom I invested is not stable. And somebody invested their love in me, I am also not stable. कल तो ठीक था, प्यार किया, आज इसका दिमाग सड़ गया. कैसे प्यार करूं? But here object of love is what? Paramatma, who is changeless. So this problem of asthirata won't be there. He is always same. Beautiful point, isn't it? Because it is changeless entity, the Paramatma is changeless, same all the time, and he loves everyone. And I love him. Then what happens? There is, because that object of my love is so stable, pure consciousness, pure love only, and that form that our Paramatma I love, because it is stable, that results into what? My ego also always wedding. I wed him continuously, I am loving him. Why I am continuously loving? Because that object of love is not changing. If it is changing, I will not love next day. Because object of love is stable and I am continuously loving, the result is what? I am constantly loving. Therefore is what? Ego will melt. Why? In what happens when I love someone, whom I love becomes important than me, the one who is loving. The beloved is more important. So for the sake of that beloved, I am ready to do any amount of sacrifice. So that kind of bhakti if we have, either towards Guru, you please one thing, in your meditations or in your prayers now, every day from tomorrow or tonight onwards, pray to all those gurus in different lives who have guided you and brought you up to this state. Do you think in this life, whoever you got a guru, is the first guru? So many people have pushed you, helped you, and therefore you have reached this state today. So what happened to my previous lives gurus, who taught me little, and every life I was gaining something, and I came to this state. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji offers salutations to all those gurus before him who have commented on the commentaries. May not be available, but they have commented and they taught their disciples, Upanishads and etc., all those Vedas. So he says, I prostrate to all those gurus in the past who have commented on these subjects. I remember them always, he said. Yairime gurubhi purvam padavakya pramanataha vyakyata sarva vedanta tan nityam pranatosmyaham. All those yairime gurubhi purvam vyakyataha padavakya pramanataha padabhashya vakya bhasha with pramana, supplying pramana proof. They have commented on the scriptures in the past. Tan nityam pranatosmyaham. All of them I prostrated, I remember them every day, and my salutations to all of them always. That is bhakti. So unless we have bhakti, commitment, love for teacher or Ishtadevata. No. How can I explain? Okay, one example give. Mind is always changing, doubting. One time it has tremendous faith on teacher, other time it doesn't have faith. Now see, imagine a condition. So for us to understand, whenever the mind takes the shape of a container, listen carefully, listen very carefully. Whenever the mind takes the shape of, we have faith on Guru and Shraddha, Vishwasa on Guru, that time the mind becomes a container. Right? Suppose now you are listening to Kapil Muni. So when you have devotion towards Bhagavan Kapil Muni, who is teaching us right now, He is with us right now. Who is teaching us? Then we have faith in that Bhagwan, Kapila Muni, who is teaching us this. So because of that faith and surrender, my mind is in the form of a container now. Because it becomes a container, the Guru starts feeling it. Right? Now see, now listen. But next moment I develop a doubt. The moment I develop a doubt, there is one hole created. Gaya. Then Guru says, okay, you lost it, doesn't matter. Come to me next time with a container. I will fill it. उस समय we may listen or we may go to class with many holes, doubting, and while teacher is speaking, you are thinking something else. Your mind is running an automatic, parallel process is running. And parallel process means what? It is big hole. Please understand what I am talking. It's a big hole. Wow, कैसे समझाऊं? That means whatever the teacher is speaking to us, it is not going inside. It's like a मटका दिख रहा है but नीचे बेस ही नहीं है. उठा के देखा, हाय, and mind is like that, it is changing. So when I have devotion, consistent devotion without any doubt towards the teacher is maintaining a healthy container constantly. And Guru is so happy. Oh, this fellow has reached a level where he has no more doubt about on Shastra and on Guru. Okay, good, I can feel this happy. अब गुरु सेक्स आज हमने थोड़ा इसको एक चम्मच उसके अंदर डाला, कल आया खाली मटका. क्या था? देखा. He went back home with the doubt on scripture, with the doubt on teachings. Why? This starts working. Understand what I'm talking? Buddhi starts working. Perverted intelligence starts working. Analyze. And unwanted analysis. That's called bhakti. All unwanted analysis stops. Therefore, that is Shiva Pantha. That is becomes a path of very auspicious path it becomes. Then Guru's work becomes easy for us, for them to train us. Wonderful, isn't it? Brahma Siddhaye, for the attainment of that supreme realization, devotion is the best thing to do. What is devotion? In this way, not emotionally, no, not that kind of emotion without any stuff, but with understanding. Saswarupa Anusandhana. And what are the great qualities of these great masters, rishis who taught us? The great qualities of sadhus. Who are they? On whom we should have devotion towards Guru? They teach you. So the qualities are enumerated here. So beautiful qualities. Titikshava karunikaha Suhrudas sarvadehinam Ajata shatravashantaha Sadhavas sadhubhushanaha तितिक्षवः कारुणिकाः सुहृदः सर्वदेहिनाम् अजातशत्रवशान्ताः साधवः साधुभूषणाः. Continuously enumerate some qualities. Today we see this sloka. Titikshavaha, they are men of forbearance.
Guruji, we have missed 10.
Missed 10th class? Okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. 10th sloka I forgot. Amen. Kuch cover ho gaya. हाँ. प्रसंगमजरं पाशं आत्मनः कवयो विदुः स एव साधु सुकृतो मोक्षद्वारमपावृतम् प्रसंगमजरं पाशम् आत्मनः कवयो विदुः स एव साधु सुकृतो मोक्षद्वारमपावृतम्. Very, very beautiful thing. Say no, prasangam, sanga, attachment. Prasangam, extreme attachment. Prakarshena sangaha, not ordinary attachment. Extreme. Like घंटा खींच लो. Extreme, like ओंकार. Extreme attachment. And ajaram pasham. It is, ajara means what? Jara means breakable, jara avastha, old age, dilapidated. Ajaram, which will not ajara, we are eternal young. What? Pasham. Unbreakable pasham it is. Unbreakable bondage, rope of bondage. Ajaram. Ajaram pasham. Which one ajaram pasham? Prasangam. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna, what is in 15th chapter? Asanga shastrena dhrudena chitva. स्वामी जी आध्यात्मिक पथ पर चलना कहाँ से शुरू करें? सबसे पहले भगवान कहते हैं थोड़ा पहला ज्ञान प्राप्त करो, हाँ करके अटैचमेंट कम करना सीखो. अटैचमेंट कैसे करें, क्यों करें, इसके लिए फिर सुनना पड़ेगा शास्त्र, तब पता चलेगा कि क्यों अटैचमेंट नहीं रखना है. जितना आई टोल्ड यू नो ऑलरेडी, आई थिंक आई टोल्ड यू, sorrow is directly proportional to degree of attachment. ये सूत्र याद रखना. Remember now, even for a second, a great Tibetan master gives an example. He says how your attachment, the sorrow, dukkha, Buddha's dukkha. Tibetan master was speaking of Buddha's dukkha, dukkam. Okay. He says, even a more example again. Ice cream you purchased, scoop, भर कैसा, and ice cream scoop fell down. That gives you sorrow. And if you are a poor man, what a fate. I saved money for this. And greater sorrow. And if you are a reasonably rich man, that moment you are in sorrow, is it not? Then you go संभालता, तो कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, जो फिर खरीद लेंगे, पैसा है खरीद लेंगे. जिसके पास वो नहीं है, so पैसा है तो भी दुख हुआ कि नहीं? Why rich people also search for 100 rupee note? 100 rupee यहीं रखा स्वामी जी दिख नहीं रहा है, तो गए अम्मा कोई दिखे, क्यों छोड़े 100 रुपया से करोड़पति? But they can't, because the sorrow is there. I may be crorepati, but I am attached to that 100 rupees. Why should I? I can't. So attachment, even to slightest degree to any person, being or anything or environment, anything, situation. The dukkham hai, dukh hua means immediately that's the greatest opportunity for us to discover. Dukh hua, don't get depressed. You are a spiritual seeker, dukh hua, aankh band kar lena. What is that? Why I am now, dukh kyun hua? Why I am now sorrowful? Attachment. Now discover, what is that I am attached to because of which I am suffering today? Now at this moment, the dukkham has come to me. What is my attachment? You will progress a lot. इतना जरा सा दुख हुआ, okay, you left your chappal in temple. खोया नहीं, बट किसी ने एक चप्पल उधर रख दिया, एक चप्पल इधर फेंक दिया, जानबूझ के रह गए, तो सब लोग ग्लास मारते रहते उसके पे पैर से, ये हटा वो हटा. Sometimes I feel, then मैं बोलता हूँ बच्चों को, यार तू वहाँ का बेचारा वहाँ आए हैं, दोनों एक जैसे लग रहा है, साथ में रखो, वो सेवा करो कम से कम, किसका है पता नहीं. वो किसी ने तो मंदिर बात जात में इतना सुना है, लेक्चर बड़ा, बाहर देखा, चप्पल नहीं मिला, उधर एक मिला है. Then you thought second is not there. पर ये मोमेंट दुख होता है कि नहीं? अरे 1 महीने भी नहीं हुआ खरीद के, मुश्किल है खरीदना, कश्मीर गई थी वहाँ खरीदा. सोलापुर चप्पल इज वेरी फेमस. सोलापुर वेरी कोल्हापुर नॉट सोलापुर, कोल्हापुर नॉट सोलापुर, सॉरी कोल्हापुर ओनली. मैंने कोल्हापुरी है तो कोल्हापुर चप्पल गाना भी है तेलुगु में, और कोल्हापुर चप्पल सिनेमा सॉन्ग आल्सो इज देयर. बोलते हैं कोल्हापुर चप्पल मैंने खरीदा, शादी में खोया करके रोता है वो गाने में. मैंने मना कर रहा था मत खरीद लो, एक खरीद के दिया है, आपने शादी में खोया है, इतना दुख हो रहा है करके गाना है, तेलुगु फिल्म गाना है, एक सिनेमा सॉन्ग है. सो गया. नो यू हैव मनी, यू कैन गेट वन मोर थिंग, यू कैन, प्रत्येक दुख होता है कि नहीं? द मोमेंट दुख हुआ ना, हाँ बंद कर लेना, पूछना है व्हाई आई एम नो सॉरोफुल. यू विल डिस्कवर व्हाट. नो आई एम नॉट लॉस्ट. Then one chappal is there, dukh hua. Then you understand what is that you are attached to? Order. You are attached to, I want order in my life. I am not asking you to attachment to object. The subtle attachment is very important, very difficult to get rid of them. I am attached to order. Habit. So, सब यहाँ पे रखा, किसी ने दिखा दिया, गुस्सा आ जाता है, दुख हुआ. क्यों दुख हुआ? जस्ट ओके, दुख हुआ, जस्ट फाइंड आउट. आई वांट टू करेक्ट दैट, बहुत बाद में देख लेंगे. करेक्ट करना है, आई आल्सो स्कोल्ड ठाकुर, वो बाद में देखेंगे, उसके वो अलग कांड है, ये अलग कांड है. हुआ क्या? डिस्टर्बेंस हुआ. क्यों हुआ? अटैचमेंट टू व्हाट? ऑर्डर. यू कैन हैव ऑर्डर बट डोंट गेट अटैच्ड टू इट. दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रसंगम. बाबा, like that you analyze. I give one example, order करके. Similarly, analyze in yourself what are all things we are attached. No, this is. I am not talking what commentary Guruji you can read. That commentary you can read anyway. So that is called prasangam. So ajanam pasham atmana. It's kavayo viduhu. This kavis means the Krantadarshi, Rishis, Mahatmas, they knew about it. What? This prasangam is what? Pasham. They understood. Okay, extreme attachment is the bondage. That they understood. Tomorrow we'll see more about it. Om Purnamada 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 Purnasya Purnamada Purnameva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Satgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.